Hello guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to the Three Hammers. It's Luke here. I hope you're all doing well. I usually leave this to the end of the video where I say subscribe. And you know what? I've been missing out on some of you. Obviously, some of you only watch a few minutes of the video, so I thought I'd start at the beginning. Please, if you're new around here, guys, just hit that subscribe button. It's free to do. Like I say, and there's content most days. This is our preview of the Europa League game against Backa Topola, the Serbian team, who are currently top of the Serbian league. Their current form is they've won 4 in their last 5. Their most current result was a 6-3 win at the weekend. I can't say I'm an expert in the Serbian league. I tried to do a lot of research for this game. It's very, very hard to look how they play or what specific style they've got. It's only going by a few match reports that I've read that I could sort of pick up some information for you guys that, you know, like me, are going into this game quite blindly. As I say, their top goal scorers this season is a guy called Ifet Davachova, who plays in centre midfield for them. He scored 3 goals. Other names that come up is Peter Stanic, an attacking midfielder who's got with 2. Their sort of key players is a guy called Jovanovic, who plays on the right wing, and Patovic, who plays on the left wing. At the weekend, their most recent game, they played a 3-4-1-2 formation with the 3 at the back. By all accounts, they have a very fast playing style and have plenty of firepower up front. Many, you know, when you go on prediction websites and stuff like that for Europa League, they're saying that they expect them to give West Ham a good game and potentially will get a goal against us. But West Ham should have enough to get past their defence and come through as winners. Maybe not super comfortable, you know, maybe not a 3-1, 4-1, but maybe a 2-1 victory should be the way it goes. Like I say, whether you're top of any league, you're going to have confidence going into the game. I'd like to think we'll win this game. Like I say, it's a team that I've never heard of, and that's not me disrespecting them in any way. Where with a Freiburg and Olympiacos, I've heard of those teams. Last year, you know, I'd heard of some of those teams as well. So, like I say, West Ham should be aiming, you know, to get off to a good start. We're doing okay, and this is an opportunity for Moyes to show us something different as well. I'd expect a few changes. The changes I've listed down on my little bit of paper here is I would imagine that it will be Fabianski and go up. I imagine he will be our cup goalie. He'll probably play this game. He'll probably play Lincoln in the week as well, the week after. Will he bring Cresswell back in at left back? That's an interesting dynamic there, because I think Emerson's been one of our most important players. Cresswell could probably, you know, do a job, but where's his relationship with Moyes? Where's his relationship with the players? Who knows? In defence, potentially could go Ogbonna and Mavropanos, or he may go Zuma and Mavropanos. I don't want Zuma to be risked too much because he's so important in the league, and he is our best centre back. Oggy can do a decent job. I wouldn't be against the Gerd starting this game. You know, he has had a little couple of wobbles here and there, so maybe a Gerd and Ogbonna. But yeah, I do want to see this Mavropanos guy, and I think it's a good opportunity to bring him into the game. At right back, I would play Tilo Kura there, or potentially you could play Tilo Kura at centre back, and then you got Mavropanos right back, because they both can play those positions. So yeah, that's the sort of main area where the changes will happen, I think. The midfielder, you would assume that Souček will start. I think Paquetá will start this game. I just think, you know, he gives everything to us. I just think he's a key player. And Moyes will have, you know, also an eye on the fact that, you know, we'll want to get it done as quickly as possible. And, you know, the earlier you win the games, the earlier you get through. And then obviously the later rounds, we have seen in the past, he has used the kids, you know, to give them a chance at playing first team football. I think Pablo Fornals will play this game as well, and I hope it is the case. You know, I hope he gets a lot of football between now and when he does leave, whether that's January, whether that's next summer. You know, I think there is still a key player in there. So, prime example is someone like Manu Lanzini last year, who for me was a really underused sub and an underused squad player. And I think when we get the chance to use Pablo Fornals, I think we should. Up front, Kudus, you would assume, will start this game and be given his first full start at home. And then it will be either probably Bowen, Ings, or Antonio Bowen up front. We will see. We will see. Or it could be Benny as well. It's very hard to judge who he will start in this game and where he sees it and how important will he be looking at the Liverpool game and what ideas he's got for that. I would also like to see, hopefully, if we are in a comfortable position in the game, really start blooding Mobama into these games, especially the home ones, because, he hasn't got to travel far. I'd like to see him in this game and for Lincoln next week, Mobama, and really, start blooding him in now, really give him a chance in the first team, like a proper start as well with the first team players. We've seen him start with the youth players. I want to see him start with a Backa behind him, a Bowen next to him, and then you can really judge how good a player is when they've got that top quality service around them. I think we'll win. Will it be a bit of a damp squid game potentially? I don't expect. By all accounts, it's only half full, the stadium. We haven't filled out much of the stadium, so that could affect the players a little bit with the atmosphere and stuff like that. But yeah, I expect us to win, get off to a good start, look ahead to Liverpool then, and then Lincoln, and then other games ahead. But yeah, we need to start with a win, get the 3 wins, 4 wins, whatever it is, to guarantee yourself through as quickly as possible, and then we can all focus on the league up until March again and have sort of hopefully a similar season to that Europa League campaign where we got to the semi-final, but have a little bit more focus on the league. Obviously, the good thing with the weekend as well, what David Moyes should be thinking is that Liverpool are playing exactly the same day as us, so they've got the same rest, so they're playing Thursday, Sunday, so should be 2 teams with a similar sort of stamina level. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this preview, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you know a little bit more as well about Backa Topola. Be interesting to know your insight, if any, because it's really hard to, like I say, find much about them. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching all the videos, the podcast, previews, reviews. Hit a like on them. Yeah, till next time. Come on, you guys. Let's get back in that Europa League and, really take it seriously like we have done for the last couple of years. Let's go.